Oh yeah. Tune in to Human Me, the podcast with a plan. Serious talk of research deep, more than just a fan. A conversation rich and true that'll make you think and smile. Where wisdom meets hilarity and stays for quite a while. It's a journey through our culture in a way you've never seen. Unpack the world around us in the realm of human meme. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and today, along with our crackbot AI creative team, we have invented an original story to share with you now. A Snowball's Dream, the magical tale of Snowy the Pebble, a story of resilience and transformation. And now we begin.
Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled among snow-capped mountains, there lived a unique snowball named Snowy. Unlike other snowballs, Snowy had a peculiar wish. He yearned to be a pebble. While his snowy companions delighted in the frosty winds and blizzards, Snowy admired the enduring, unchanging nature of the pebbles that lined the mountain paths. Snowy's dream seemed impossible, for he was made of snow, soft and ephemeral, destined to melt away with the coming of spring. Nevertheless, Snowy was determined. He believed that to become a pebble, he needed to learn the ways of the stones. So, every day, he rolled down to the mountain path to observe and talk to the pebbles. The pebbles, surprised by this curious snowball, listened to his wish with amusement. "Why would you want to be like us when you can dance with the wind and glisten under the sun?" they asked. Snowy replied, "You are strong and permanent. You watch seasons change without fear. I want to be like that, unafraid of time and change." A wise old pebble, worn smooth by years of weathering, spoke up. To be a pebble is not just about being strong and unchanging. It's about patience, resilience, and understanding your place in the world. Snowy pondered over these words. He began spending his days not just talking to the pebbles, but also protecting them. He shielded them from harsh winds and covered them gently during heavy snowfalls. In doing so, Snowy began to understand the essence of what the wise old pebble had said. Months passed, and the season started to change. The snow began to melt, and Snowy felt his form changing. He was afraid that his dream would melt away with him. But as the snow around him disappeared, something remarkable happened. Snowy had transformed not into water, but into a small, smooth pebble. The magic of his good deeds, patience, and resilience had granted his wish in an unexpected way. The pebbles welcomed him as one of their own. Snowy, now a pebble, realized that his strength didn't come from being unchangeable, but from his journey and the lessons he had learned. He had become a part of the mountain path, watching seasons change, understanding that change was not something to fear but to embrace. And so, Snowy the Snowball, who became a pebble, taught everyone a valuable lesson. True strength lies in embracing change, understanding one's role in the world, and the resilience gained through experiences and kindness. From then on, travelers passing by the mountain path would often notice a small, smooth pebble that seemed to glisten differently from the rest, reminding them of the magic of transformation and the beauty of embracing life's journey. As seasons cycled through their eternal dance, Snowy, now a pebble, witnessed the myriad transformations of the world around him. He saw flowers bloom in spring, trees lush in summer, leaves turning gold in autumn, and his old companions, the snowflakes, returning each winter. Each season brought its own lessons, and Snowy absorbed them all. One day, a young boy wandered down the mountain path. He was upset, tears streaking his dirt-smudged face. He had been bullied for being different, for not fitting in. The boy, in his distress, picked up Snowy, not knowing the Pebble's magical history. As the boy held Snowy, he felt an inexplicable sense of calm. He sat down by the path, turning the smooth pebble over and over in his hands. Snowy, understanding the boy's pain, wished he could help him see the beauty in being unique. Just then, a butterfly landed nearby, its wings a mosaic of vibrant colors. The boy was mesmerized. He watched as the butterfly fluttered away, unbothered by its uniqueness, proud and free. The boy looked at Snowy and realized that, like the butterfly, there was beauty in being different. He smiled for the first time that day, a genuine, heartfelt smile. He placed Snowy back on the ground with care and whispered a thank you before continuing on his way, feeling a little lighter, a bit more confident. Snowy, back among his pebble friends, felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had made a difference, albeit in a small way. Years went by, and the boy grew into a man. He often returned to the mountain path, sometimes just to walk, other times to find solace. He always made sure to greet Snowy, the pebble that had given him comfort during a difficult time in his childhood. Snowy, with each passing year, grew wiser. He realized that his transformation was not just about becoming a pebble, but about the impact he could have on others. His journey had taught him the importance of empathy, resilience, and the beauty in diversity. The once curious Snowball, who longed to be something else, had not only achieved his dream, but had also become a symbol of hope and strength for those who crossed his path. Snowy had learned that every being, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has the power to bring change and joy to the world. As the years turned into decades, the village near the mountain path began to change. New families arrived, houses were built, and the path was trodden by more feet than ever before. But through all these changes, Snowy remained a constant, a silent witness to the passage of time. The man who had once been the boy, comforted by Snowy, grew older, and he shared the story of the magical pebble with his children and grandchildren. They, in turn, would visit Snowy, each finding their own unique comfort in his presence. To them, Snowy was not just a pebble, but a reminder of resilience and the power of kindness. One spring, a great storm hit the village. The winds howled and the rains threatened to wash away parts of the mountain path. The villagers feared for their homes and the safety of the path they so dearly loved. Amidst this chaos, the stream beside the path swelled, threatening to displace the pebbles and rocks that lined its bank. Snowy, nestled among the other pebbles, felt the force of the water around him. For the first time since becoming a pebble, he felt afraid, not for himself, but for the path and the people who loved it. As the water rushed around him, he wished more than anything to protect the path. The next morning, when the storm had passed, the villagers came out to assess the damage. To their amazement, they found that the path had held. The bank where Snowy and the other pebbles lay had somehow withstood the force of the storm. It was as if the pebbles had bonded together, forming a barrier against the raging stream. The villagers, seeing this, marveled at the strength of the small pebbles. They began to rebuild, taking inspiration from the resilience of the path. They worked together, just like the pebbles, to restore their village and protect it from future storms. Years later, when the great storm became a tale of the past, the path remained a symbol of the community's strength and unity. Snowy, the pebble that once was a snowball, had become a legend in his own right. People came from far and wide to see the path that had withstood the storm and the magical pebble that had inspired a village. Snowy's story, from a snowball's wish to a pebble's legacy, became a testament to the power of transformation and the impact one can have on the world, no matter how small they may start. He taught those who heard his story that strength is not just in withstanding the storms of life, but in the ability to bring people together, to inspire hope, and to create lasting change. And so, Snowy the Pebble continued to lie on the mountain path, a small but mighty symbol of resilience, unity, and the enduring power of dreams. His journey from a snowball with a wish to a pebble with a legacy was a story cherished for generations, a reminder of the magic that lies in believing in oneself and the transformative power of kindness and courage.
Thank you for joining us. For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Bowles, wishing you a right day and a good tomorrow. Be a human meme.
Oh, tune in the Human Meme, a podcast with a plan. Serious talk, research deep, more than just a fan. A conversation rich and true that'll make you think and smile. Where wisdom meets hilarity and stays for quite a while. It's a journey through our culture in a way you've never seen. Unpack the world around us in the realm of human meme.